Cooper makes the first.
A big welcome to Bushnell, Illinois, and night number 2 of the 2024 Spartan Tip-Off Classic as the Macomb Bombers prepare to face the Illini West Chargers in what is set to be Game 4 of the Bushnell Prairie City Spartan Tip-Off Classic. It's the Bombers, and it's the Chargers, and it's next on the Bombers Sports Network. Loses it, Doyle slams it home! And the crowd rises to their feet in celebration. It was arguably the best dunk of the year. Welcome to Bushnell, Illinois, and night 2 in Game 4 of the 2024 Spartan Tip-Off Classic. The Macomb Bombers taking the floor. They tie with the tournament lead with the Chargers of Illini West, who they're preparing to face in just about 15 minutes in their second game of the 2024-2025 campaign. And a lot of interesting headlines tonight. Really going to get a full taste of this 24-25 squad as it comes to fruition tonight. You know, Bushnell Prairie City, a little bit down this year, but a 2A matchup here tonight. Both teams in the same class as the Chargers look to maybe shock the Bombers a little bit tonight. The Bombers trying to beat the Chargers up and down the floor. We'll see. Chargers have a lot back, and they got their hearts kind of torn from them in the regular or in the postseason last year. The Chargers did, and against the West Hancock Titans, who will be one of the top contenders in Class 2A this year. Certainly going to be a challenge when the Bombers see them down the stretch. The Chargers look to compete for a 2A regional championship. Only one Illini West boys basketball team has won a regional championship in school history. Of course, the Carthage Blue Boys. You can go back to Carthage Blue Girl and Blue Boy days, and they have regional plaques for just about everything. But when you look at Illini West girls basketball over the year compared to Illini West boys basketball, there's only one regional plaque on that wall for Illini West. And that was back in the late 2000s in one of the first couple of years of the co-op for Illini West. We're about 13 minutes away from the opening tap of Illini West and Macomb. It's game number 4, night 2 of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic, and it is coming up next on the Bombers Sports Network.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Pumo Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, agriculture, individual, or group insurance, they've got you covered. Pumo Insurance, 19 East Side Square in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan,
We return here from Bushel Prairie City. It's the Bombers and it's the Illini West Chargers. Game 4 of the tournament. Here are the tournament standings and a little bit of a recap from last night. Game 1 was the Chargers of Illini West and West Prairie. Illini West wins that one 51-23, and Macomb defeats Bushel Prairie City 53-24. Both teams in the win column. Illini Bluffs was off last night. Every team gets one night off, obviously not having that extra team in the tournament this year. That extra team being the West Hancock Titans. They're actually going to Jacksonville this year and will play at the Bowl, a former Thanksgiving Classic where the Macomb Bombers used to open up the season back in the 2015, 2016, 2017 years. So West Hancock's down in Jacksonville opening up, so seeing some different competition this year. So every team gets one night off. That was Illini Bluffs night off last night, and the Bluffs just defeated West Prairie in a tight contest here in Game 3. So Macomb, Illini West, and Illini Bluffs in the win column, all with one win. And of course, this tournament will take shape throughout the week. We play Wednesday. We'll play tomorrow. The Bombers will face Illini Bluffs. So tonight and tomorrow, two crucial games for Macomb. Everybody gets Thursday off, so everybody gets the Thanksgiving holiday off, and we will come back. The tournament will resume on Friday. Macomb is the luckiest team in the tournament, if you will. They get Thanksgiving off along with everybody else, but they will also get Friday off, so they'll get the extra rest from the turkey dinners. Friday, Illini West and Illini Bluffs will play at 6 o'clock. Bushel Prairie City, West Prairie at 7:30, and then it will it will wrap up on Saturday evening, early evening. We'll finish early, 5 o'clock. Macomb and West Prairie, Macomb's final game in the tournament, and BPC and Illini Bluffs wrap us up, and the all-tournament team medallions along with the first place trophy will be handed out, of course, on Saturday. Macomb looking to go back-to-back in this tournament, trying to do something they have not done. Obviously, Macomb was able to claim a first place trophy a couple of years ago, got second place, third place. But the real question is, can you go back-to-back and add a first place trophy that says 2023 and put one next to it that says 2024? And we'll see if the Bombers can do just that. The question being, we'll see how they play throughout the week. Last night, we saw great games from Braden Holthouse. He led the Bombers with 14 last night. Drew Watson had 11. Everybody got in the game last night for Macomb. Everybody saw the floor. Hogue finished with 2, Leinbach with 3, Conley with 7. Nick Elby came off the bench first with 4, and Langdon Lambert added a basket as well. So Macomb in the win column 53-24 to open up the 2024-2025 campaign here last night in Bushnell, Illinois. About 8 minutes away from the opening tap between these two teams. Chargers under second-year head coach Blaze Kimmel led the Chargers to the They finished in the regional quarterfinals last year against the West Hancock Titans. That game played over in Warsaw, I do believe. No, yes, Warsaw. That region was in Warsaw, and little Hancock County battle there between Illini West and West Hancock. The Chargers fell just short, and of course, West Hancock, like we mentioned a bit earlier tonight, going to be a team to watch in Class 2A. Of course, all eyes will be on West Hancock. Teams like Peoria Manual, who Macomb shocked last year in the Canton sectional. Of course, you looked at that sectional, and everybody said, well, there's only going to be one team in Class 2A that wins the state title, and it's going to be Peoria Manual. Macomb had something different to say about that, finishing the job, knocking out Peoria Manual in a March Madness Classic 41-40. So it is, when you get to March, it is anybody's ball game, one game at a time, and we will see how things fare throughout the season for both these two teams. Illini West going to be hungry in Class 2A. Macomb, obviously, likely to host the Class 2A regional this spring, so we will see. Obviously, this could very well be a postseason matchup with Carthage and Macomb just 30 minutes from each other. So we'll see how that all plays out. We have plenty of time before we have to worry about any of those scenarios. But the Bombers look to knock off the Chargers here in Game 2 for them, Game 4 of the tournament, in just about 6.5 minutes. We'll take another break. This is the Bomber Sports Network. Bomber Basketball.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Back here in Bushnell, Illinois, the 2024 Spartan Tip-Off Classic about 5.5 minutes away from the opening tap between these two teams, and Macomb trying to get their second win of the week. 1-0 heading into tonight. Both these teams undefeated. One team walks out with a loss. We'll see who those two teams are at the end of the night. About 5 minutes away from the opening tap. Final score of Illini Bluffs and West Prairie. It was a thriller. Came down to the last few minutes. Illini Bluffs ends up pulling away in the end, 57-50. Of course, Illini Bluffs, the graduate Hank Alvey, getting some time at Lehigh. Played against Northwestern up near Chicago in that game. Played at Georgetown when Lehigh traveled to Georgetown. So Hank Alvey getting some minutes for Lehigh, and he was a beast for Illini Bluffs in the last few years, but obviously graduated in Illini Bluffs without him this year. And West Prairie, a team that Illini West defeated 51-23 last night, and everybody didn't know what to expect in that first game tonight. From the Cyclones, and it ended up being a lot different of an outcome than I think anybody in the gym thought. So West Prairie came to play tonight. They fall to Illini Bluffs just by 7, 57-50, but a tight ball game there in that first contest as the Tigers beat the Cyclones. Here come the Chargers onto the floor. They'll be in their orange uniforms tonight with the navy blue trim, the Illini colors. And the Bombers will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. They'll be in their new white home uniforms. Obviously, the Bombers debuting the road uniforms last night. They'll debut the home uniforms tonight. Brand new uniforms for the 24-25 campaign. And Bombers look good out there. And the Bomber Booster Club doing tremendous work. And obviously, we want to wish the best to everybody at Washington Street Gym tonight. They are dedicating the new video board to the family of Bill Sester, longtime MHS athletic director and coach. And we can report that Macomb is up, the girls anyway, are up 23-12 at halftime on Mercer County. And of course, the girls basketball had a great week last week at the Lady Bomber Classic. They went 4-1, lost to Rock Island Alleman. in what would be the championship, a game in that round robin. Both Alleman and Macomb, they go 4-1. And the Bombers trying to go to 5-1. So a good start to the year for Coach Jackson Kane and his Lady Bombers. 3 minutes away from the opening tap here tonight. A lot of questions coming into this game. Can the Bombers handle the Chargers' offensive end? Can the Bombers step up on the offensive end? Defensively, what are the matchups going to look like? A lot of different questions for this Macomb squad, who is just trying to write their own identity. Of course, graduating a lot of the key seniors last year, kids like Dion Doyle, Ian Case, Jake Hobson, main players who really were the foundation of the offense down low anyway. So we will see in this first 2A matchup between Macomb and Illini West. But a lot of questions coming into this game, and obviously opening week of high school basketball. So no matter what, these two teams come January are going to be it's going to be a different type of matchup. Macomb will actually meet up with Illini West prior to the Macomb Western Holiday Basketball Tournament this year. Typically, that is a matchup in late January on the schedule, but it'll be a little bit different this year. So the Bombers will actually meet up with the Chargers again prior to the Christmas holiday and the Christmas tournament. So we'll see the difference between these two teams and how they look and how they fare over the coming weeks and months as we dive into this basketball season. Of course, the 8-month break goes quick. Farmington Summer League for this Macomb team, and all of a sudden the season is here and it rolls by really, really quick. So the Bombers and Chargers will get their final shots up. We'll take one final break. When we return, we will have the starting lineups. This is the Bombers Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Pumo Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your.
The horn just sounded here at BPC High School as the Bombers and Chargers head to the bench, and we will meet the starting lineups for tonight's Game 4 between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Illini West Chargers and the Macomb Bombers. The Illini West Chargers will start one guard, wearing number 5, Ethan Carlisle. Second guard, 11, Joshua Mullen. Third guard, 22, Trey Niederman. At one forward, 23, Brennan Grantz. 24, Wesley Robertson. Blaze Kimmel heads up the Charger bench, assisted by Tim Lafferty. The Macomb Bombers will go with their typical 5 tonight. They will start one guard, number 0, Nolan Hogue. Second guard, number 1, Drew Watson. Point guard, 12, senior Braden Holthouse. One forward for the Bombers, number 5, Malachi Conley. And the second forward, the big man, 25, Langdon Lambert. Jeremy Anderson heads up the Bomber bench in his 12th year at the helm of the program. 302 and 219 in his coaching tenure. He's assisted by Brian Langworthy, Zach Keene, and Justin Ellison. Starting lineups are getting introduced. Macomb actually entered the 2024 season with 1,600 victories. They got the 1,600th back against Rock Ridge. Manual was 1,601. Bushel Prairie City 1,602. So the Macomb boys basketball program has been around since the early 1920s, and the Bombers surpassing that 1,600 mark, and the Bombers get to that 1,600 victories for the program in the long time history. And of course, the Bombers going to the Elite Eight last year in Class 2A for the just the 4th time in school history. Early 1900s, 1920, 21, 2001. 2000, 2001, 2005, 2006, and then, of course, 23, 24. Your officials for the Game 2 on the scoreboard is Alan Thompson, Brad Gooding, and J.D. Beal. Alan Thompson, J.D. Beal, Brad Gooding in the stripes. Nolan Hogue at center floor, along with The Chargers 24. That is Wesley Robertson. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bombers Sports Network. Up and underway. The Chargers win the opening tap. We'll get fired up from the Macomb High cheer squad just to our left here at the BPC Bowl tonight. Up and running. Chargers with the opening possession. Chargers will move it around the outside perimeter. Trying to look for the good shot here. 20 seconds into this contest. Chargers winning the tap against the Bombers. And a whistle and a foul. First one of the night. So team first for the Chargers. Bombers will get their first look at it. Conley feeds Watson. Watson ahead to Holthouse. Holthouse looking. Conley with it. About a minute into this contest, still scoreless as Ho goes to the basket, puts it up and in. Bombers on the board first tonight. And we have a pause on the floor for a shoe. Nolan Ho gets the Bombers on the board 2-0 here in the early stages of the contest. Chargers moving around the feed corner, find Grotz out there. Grotz feeds corner to Carlisle. Carlisle turns it over to Lambert, ahead to Holthouse. Holthouse doesn't know what to do with it. They look down low, toss up off the back iron, no good for Lambert. Lambert can't do anything with it. Chargers take it back. They'll push ahead to the corner, back to Carlisle. Carlisle ahead, back top of the key. 6:25 left in the opening quarter. Bombers lead it 2-0. Corner three on the way. Long one won't go. And the Bombers will take it back. Conley across mid-floor. He will feed ahead. Watson with it. And a foul called on the play. Trey Niederman picks up the foul. That's his first, team second. Holthouse on the outside perimeter now, looking, trying to find something with it. He'll feed top of the key, find Conley. Conley looks back to Lambert. Lambert to Watson in the corner, 5:50 left, first quarter. Conley back to Watson, top of the key. Watson drives in, kicks back out to Lambert. Lambert with a drive, feeds out to Hogue. Hogue to Conley. He can't get it to go, and he wasn't there to grab the rebound. Chargers take it back. They'll go the other way with it from our right to left as we see it from the top of the BPC Bowl, a iconic venue in McDonough County. And, of course, across the IHSA, as many sectional and super sectionals have been here as the Chargers get their first basket on the board. Wesley Robertson puts it up and in. We're tied at 2 apiece here, 2-2, 5:07 to play in the first quarter. Top of the key goes Watson. Watson looking. He will find Conley. Conley looking, trying to figure out something with it. Feeds corner to Lambert. Lambert overlooking, back top of the key, Nolan Hogue. Hogue with it down to the corner, finds Holthouse. Bombers will move it around the outside perimeter with 4:43 left, opening quarter. Bombers turn it over. Charger basketball. They'll take it back. It is Carlisle who takes it ahead. Feeds corner. Chargers drive. Try almost turn it over. They'll feed back out to the corner here and find Carlisle. Carlisle outside the three-point line. Feeds with a drive now. Toss off the back iron and a foul from the corner. 2 shots coming up for the Chargers. Brennan Grotz will go to the line to shoot the free throws. Nolan Hogue, he is picked for he is charged with the foul. His first, team first as well. As we get our first free throws from Grotz. His first one up, it's good. Nick Elby will come in for Macomb as the Chargers take the 3-2 lead. Second one off the front iron, no good. Chargers get their own rebound. They'll be back on the offensive side. Long three ball again from Groats, won't go. Rebound Conley, he will push ahead as the Bombers will take it over. Holthouse, top of the key, LB. Feeds ahead. And a whistle on the play. Out of bounds for the Bombers. So the Bombers will take it back here. They did not report who the foul was on over the PA system, which is difficult here at Bushnell because you sit on the opposite side. Another foul on the play.
First, your foul starts from the 5. Carlisle, his fourth. His first team fourth.
So Carlisle will pick up his first, team fourth. 3-2 lead. Watson tries to take the lead for the Bombers. His three ball won't go. Rebound Holthouse. Feeds corner, finds Conley. Corner three. Ho, got it. Bombers back in control, and Hoke's got all 5 for Macomb, a 2 and a 3, taking a 5-3 advantage over the Chargers now. 3:21 left, opening quarter of play here at Bushnell Prairie City. Back the other way, Carlisle. Carlisle pile on the floor with it. Chargers pick it up. They toss one up in the air. It's good. Trey Niederman gets it to go, and we're tied at 5 apiece. Watson goes the other way, puts it up and in. Little floater. It drops. Bombers back by 2. 7-5. 2:48 left. Chargers with it. Top of the key, Trey Niederman. Niederman looking, finds corner. It is Carlisle with it. Carlisle will feed it around the outside, setting up the offense. Top of the key, long three ball. Bank shot won't go. Bank is closed, and the Bombers take it back over. They'll move from our left to right. Watson comes down, fires a three. Off the corner, no good. Put back Hogue. He got it. Nolan Hogue, who is coming to play tonight for the Bombers. He's got 7 of the 9 for Macomb with 2:15 left in the opening quarter of play. .205 left in the opening quarter. Chargers in control of the basketball, 9-5. Macomb by 4, 2-possession ball game. Outside perimeter now. Here is Carlisle. He fires a three. He got it. Carlisle gets it to go. There's a long three, and it's a 1-point game. 9-8. Bombers still with the 1-point advantage over the Illini West Chargers. Here is LB feeding outside to Holthouse. Holthouse with a drive in the lane. Back out top, Conley. His shot up, no good. Swatted away. Bombers get a tie-up here at the 1:26 mark, and they will take the basketball and the possession arrow. So the Bombers take the possession arrow back. Linebach with it, feeds cornered Watson. Watson drives, kicks out Hobson. Hobson in and out, no good. And a whistle and a foul. That will be Cooper Hobson picking up his first. So Hobson's first, team second. A 9-8 advantage for the Macomb Bombers with 1:10 left in the first quarter here. And game 4 of the Bushnell Prairie City Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Chargers will fire a three. In and out, no good from Robertson. Robertson Chargers tap one in there. Down low now for the Chargers. And now a three-man defensive play for the Bombers and a foul on the floor. With 29 seconds left. It'll be LB charged with the foul, his first team third. 10-9 Chargers, they're in the lead now. Chargers with it, outside perimeter, 27 seconds left in the first period. Corner now for Carlisle. Carlisle takes it, feeds back, 13 seconds left now. 10-9 advantage for the Chargers. 9 seconds left. Chargers will have the last shot of the opening quarter now. Feed it around the out top, Wesley Robertson. Robertson with it. Feeds out top, long three ball, no good. That's one quarter of play. 10-9. The Chargers lead the Bombers at the end of one. We'll take a break. This is Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
We are back at Bushel Prairie City High School as the Macomb Bombers trail the Illini West Chargers after one quarter of play. The Bomber Cheer Squad joining us this week for the Thanksgiving fun. They were at the girls tournament last week, and they're joining us here this week for the boys Thanksgiving tournament here at Bushel Prairie City. 10-9 as we get the second quarter underway. Illini West will get the possession arrow to start the second quarter of play. And we are underway. Charger basketball. Second quarter action. Clock off and running. Bombers trailing by one to the Chargers here in a critical game. Bombers likely need to win them all. You need to go 5-0 if you want that first place trophy come Saturday night here to start the season at Bushel Prairie City. In the lane now goes Carlisle. His is off the back iron, no good. Rebound Conley. Rebound Ho gives to Conley. Conley feeds it down the floor to Watson for three. Missed it. Air ball. Ho gets the rebound. Tosses quarter now. Watson with it. 7:28 left. Watson in the lane looking. Deep pass. That was to nobody. Jeremy Anderson is furious with it. Out of bounds. Charger basketball. 7:21 left. Just minutes into the second quarter of the first half. The Bombers trailing the Chargers 10-9 right now in a 2A matchup here at the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Floater toss-up off the back iron and no good for the Chargers. They'll take it the other way. Watson across mid-floor, 7:03 left. He will feed top of the key. Braden Holthouse will set up the Bomber offense. 60 seconds into the second quarter. 10-9. We are still scoreless on both ends. Watson trying to change that. Top of the key, he will. Long three ball. The Bombers back in control. And a 12-9 or 12-10 advantage rather for the Bombers now. Chargers push the other way with it. Top of the key goes Robertson. Robertson air balls. That's tossed about 3 rows up in the bleachers. And the Bombers will take the possession back. 6:26 left here in quarter number 2. Jeremy Anderson making his offensive play call as Holthouse will bring it across the floor. Struggling to do so, finally gets it across. It's Conley now at the top of the key. Conley feeds corner to Watson. Bombers running some up-tempo offense this year, something we have not seen typically from Jeremy Anderson's teams. That now goes to Conley. Conley now from the free throw line, in and out, no good. Tapped around, grabbed by the Chargers. They'll feed the other way. 12-10, Bombers by a basket. with 5:53 left here in the second quarter. Outside perimeter now. Chargers with it. From the free throw line, Chargers trying to find something here. Robertson looking. Down low. The toss up is up, no good, off the back iron. Bombers take it back. It is Nick Elby. He feeds ahead to Malachi Conley. Conley to the top of the key, finds Hogue. Jeremy Anderson directing offense now. They'll reset. Holthouse at the top of the key. Feeds to Watson. 5:03 left, first half. Holthouse back to Conley, who almost wasn't there in time. Caught it with one hand. Feeds corner. Hogue. Hogue looking. Back top of the key. Watson. Watson drives. Kicks back out. Holthouse for three. Got it. 15-10. The Bombers take a two-possession lead. 2 3 balls this quarter from Watson and Holthouse, the two key players for the Macomb Bombers this year. In the lane go the Chargers. Air ball toss-up. Didn't hit the rim. Robertson can't find anything to go. Bombers swat it away. They'll take it the other way. Watson will feed to Holthouse at the top. Junkyard, the play call. Watson in the corner here. 4-13. Holthouse for another three. Is he feeling it? In and out. No good. Around the rim. Used every part of it. 4:05 left. And Blaze Kimmel wants a timeout. It is a full. His first one of the night. Will take one as well. This is Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older.
Back at Bushel Prairie City High School, we can report from the Washington Street gym. 3 quarters of play are in the books. They started well before us tonight. They started, I believe, at 7 o'clock for the varsity. Bombers in the lead by 4, 29-25. So the girls clinging to a 4-point lead across, I guess back home anyway. And they are playing Mercer County. 4:04 left here in Bushnell in the second quarter. The Bombers lead by 5 against the Chargers, 15-10. Blaze Kimmel taking his first time out of the evening. His is a full. So he's got 4 left for the rest of the night. 15-10. Chargers taking up the floor. They're in their bright orange Illini uniforms as Nolan Hogue ups the defense here. Hogue, Lambert, Watson, Holthouse, and Leinbach out there for Jeremy Anderson. In the corner now, long 3 ball on the way, off the corner of the rim, no good. Watson taps it back into the hands of the Chargers. Picked up, pile on the floor, no jump ball. The ball comes out loose. Chargers pick it up. Hogue is able to get the ball mid-air, and a whistle and a foul. Trey Niederman picking up his second, team first. Bomber basketball near the scores table. Leinbach inbounds to Braden Holthouse. Holthouse brings it up the floor. Here is Holthouse with a drive in the lane. He's fouled in motion, and we'll get 2 free throws. So Holthouse goes to the line here for 2. First one on the way, misses it off the back iron. Didn't hit the backboard. Hits the back part of the rim, misses it. 15-10, 5-point lead for the Macomb Bombers. Second one on the way, got it. Round the rim and in, and a 6-point lead for the Bombers now, 16-10. 3:13 left in the second quarter. It's a 6-point lead for Macomb. Chargers take it back. Holthouse able to swat it and take it for the Bombers. Bombers set up the offensive end. Holthouse tried to look for Nolan Hogue. Wasn't a viable option. Chargers take it back on the offensive end. Across the logo with the Spartan. Chargers set up their offense now. Groats with it with 2:50 left in the second quarter. Top of the key for the Chargers. They'll feed corner. Long three ball. Up no good for the Chargers. Holthouse takes it back. Sets up the offensive end for the Bombers. Here is Watson with a drive. And he traveled as Cooper Thompson and Malachi Conley come in. Nolan Hogue and Isaac Leinbach will get a breather. 2.5 to play here in the first half. Bombers in control 16-10. Game 2 of their season and Game 4 of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Chargers with it here. Here is Carlisle. Carlisle over Niederman. Niederman keeps it to Robertson. Drive, and they'll count the basket. It's good. Scoring a foul for Illini West.
Count the basket for Wesley Robertson. Bomber foul charged to number 1.
It is Drew Watson on the foul. And the free throw, no good. In the lane for the Bombers now. They'll feed out corner. Here is Conley for 3. Up, no good. Bombers somehow steal it back. Elby puts it up and in. Elby's first basket of the night. And the Bombers take a 6-point advantage. Six-point lead. Holthouse on the break. Puts it up, no good. Off the front of the rim, and they're going to call a foul. Bombers got to keep their composure in this game.
Bomber foul charge number 5. Malachi. That's in the quarter.
That is Malachi Conley picking up the foul. His first. Team first as well. Chargers go down and give a Bombers on the defensive end, give a wide open layup, and officials timeout on the floor. So the Bombers back on the offensive end. They lead 18-14 with 60 seconds left in the first half. Leinbach feeds top of the key, Holthouse. Back out corner, Holthouse to Watson. 45 seconds left. Here is Elby at the top of the key now. 30 seconds left. $20 seconds. Bombers are going to go for the last second shot here. In the second quarter. 10 seconds left. Here is Holthouse, top of the key. Who's going to take it? 5 seconds left. Bombers are not organized. Holthouse. And he turns it over. Looking at someone. And Jeremy Anderson, of course, not happy with that. And that ends the first half at the buzzer. They are not going to put time back on the clock. 18-14. Bombers lead it by 4. We'll take the halftime break Back after these local messages.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Puma Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, agriculture, individual, or group insurance, they've got you covered. Puma Insurance, 19 East Side Square in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next...
We are back on the Bomber Sports Network halftime show. 18-14, the Bombers cling to a 4-point lead here at the break. Couple of halftime numbers for you. Nolan Hogue, the leading scorer for Macomb. He has 7. Drew Watson's behind him with 5. Braden Holthouse adds 4 for Macomb. And Nick Elby adds a basket. 18 points in total for the Macomb Bombers at the halftime break. For the Chargers of Illini West, Ethan Carlisle adds 3, while Wesley Robertson leads the team with 4. Wes Smith adds the basket, as does Trey Niederman. And Brennan Groats adds a 3-ball, as does Ethan Carlisle. 14 points in total for the Chargers. Macomb 18, Illini West 14 here at the halftime break. It was 10-9 Chargers after 1. Macomb will take the halftime lead 18-14. And we saw the Bombers last night, of course, run away with it when they came out of the locker room. They put up 22 in the third quarter, and that really took the Spartans' chances any type of comeback away. So we'll see what the Bombers can do. We'll see what the Bombers can do coming out of the locker room here in quarter number 3. Viewers with us tonight from Lazy Boy Central, Macomb, Illinois. Dana is with us in Quincy, Canton, Illinois, Oak Island, B-Dubs of Macomb, Quincy, Illinois, Macomb, New Orleans, Las Vegas, Shelbyville, Indiana. Good to have all those viewers with us. And we can report now that the Macomb girls are 5-1 now on the year. They beat Mercer County tonight, 51-29. And, of course, after 3 quarters, it was 29-27. And Mercer County does have a good group. Of course, the Bombers, so they'll defeat Mercer County 51-29. Sorry, I got 2 different messages coming in there, but Mercer County falling to Macomb. Bombers are 5-1, the girls basketball team, 51-29. So congratulations to them. Kylie Robinson led them with 22. Sophie Wilson had 13. So congratulations to them. 18-14, we'll take a break. Back with more from Bushnell, Illinois. The Bombers lead the Chargers 18-14 at halftime.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Puma Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, agriculture, individual, or group insurance, they've got you covered. Puma Insurance, 19 East Side Square in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA, McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Harry Masato Golf Course. The Harry Masato Golf Course at Western Illinois University has been serving the campus community and the city of Macomb for over 50 years. Stop out and see what the Harry Masato Golf Course has in store for 2024. Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
The Macomb Bomber Booster Club. Visit them today at www.bombersports.org to find out how you can get signed up and support all Bomber athletics this season. Get in the game. Join the Bomber Sports Boosters today.
Farmers, are you tired of waterlogged fields that slow you down and cost you money? At ADI, we understand the importance of efficiency. Their advanced drainage systems protect your crops and boost yields, letting you focus on what you do best. Call them today at 800-545-9044 to start building your water management. Go Bombers and go ADI. You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network. You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
We are back at Bush LaPrairie City High School. We got Mark Kessler doing our work over there at the score stand. We're on the opposite side. Both teams will go with their starting five. So for the Macomb Bombers, they'll go with Nolan Hogue, Drew Watson, Conley, Holthouse, Lambert. Chargers are going to go with Carlisle, Mullen, Niederman, Groats, and Wesley Robertson. 4-point ball game to get the third quarter underway. The Bombers trying to pull away here and get a victory under their belt here, trying to get their second one of the year. They got one last night. Third quarter was the deciding quarter in that one, and we'll see what the story is tonight. 22 points in the third quarter last night for Macomb, and we'll see what type of team comes to play tonight in the second half. But 18-14 as we come out of the break. 8 minutes on the clock. It is Macomb basketball to get the third quarter started here. Bomber basketball. And Hogue to Holthouse. They'll move from our right to left. And we are back underway here at BPC. Holthouse with the opening possession here. Feeds top of the key, finds Watson. Watson back corner. Holthouse a long three ball, missed it off the front of the rim, no good. Picked up Lambert. Lambert to Watson. Back top of the key, it is Holthouse. Corner now goes Watson. Watson to Holthouse. Holthouse drives in the lane, and he's fouled in motion.
Foul charge number 20. Brennan.
So the first one from Holthouse was up and good. Second one's good as well. So Holthouse will go 2 of 2. And the Bombers' lead is now 20. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. No good. Lambert pushes ahead to Watson. Watson to the corner, finds Holthouse. Holthouse on the break to the basket, comes down hard. Oh, no. Holthouse is down on the floor. He came down hard on that play. And oh, dear, and now we do not want to speculate. And coaches will come onto the floor. Teams will clear their benches. We are going to go to commercial break. Braden Holthouse is down. And we'll take a short break.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by Farmers. Are you tired of waterlogged fields that slow you down and cost you money? At ADI, we understand the importance of efficiency. Their advanced drainage systems protect your crops and boost yields, letting you focus on what you do best. Call them today at 800-545-9044 to start building your water management. Go Bombers and go ADI. You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
So Holthouse is able to come to his feet. He is going to limp off the floor. Officials are going to grab that towel and wipe down the floor now. And we're going to see who's going to shoot these free throws. Going to be Leinbach. So Leinbach is going to shoot the free throw for Holthouse, and he misses it off the left side, no good. Chargers get the rebound. They'll go the other way with it. 22-14. They'll count the basket from Holthouse. Leinbach unable to make the free throw. Top of the key for the Chargers. It is Robertson. Robertson feeds corner. Back top of the key. Long three ball. In and out. No good for Niederman. Niederman shot doesn't go. Chargers get their own rebound, though. Back out of the offensive end. Feeds corner now. Here's Grotz. Conley on the steal. Goes to the basket. No good. one-handed layup. You can't do that. This is not last year. You got to be able to finish those shots. Those little layups and jump shots, those are going to be the difference for this team this year. Here is Watson. He thought about it if he doesn't take it. Feeds back to the corner. Conley down low. Lambert misses it off the left side of the rim, and the Bombers can't get anything to go right now as Anderson is going to get some subs to the scores table. Chargers back on the offensive end. Ball comes loose. Chargers pick it up. Backcourt violation, Bomber basketball, and Braden Holthouse will return along with Nick Elby to the Bomber lineup. So the Bombers will take it by their bench. Elby to Watson. Watson to Holthouse. Holthouse sets up the offense at the top of the key. Here is Holthouse. Kicks top of the key. Conley with it. Looking, trying to find an answer. Gives back to Hogue in the corner. 5:24 left here. Third quarter. Turnaround toss-up. No good. Air ball Elby. Tie-up on the floor. Jump ball tie-up. And the Chargers will take the possession back. .5:18 to go. In the third quarter, Charger basketball once again. .22-14. Here is Niederman. Carlisle in the lane. No good. Bombers get the rebound. Conley now to Holthouse. Holthouse brings it up the floor. Sprints it across the logo. He'll fire a three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound now. Feeds to the corner. 4.5 to play. Third quarter here in Bushnell. Hogue back to Holthouse. Corner Conley. Watson back quarter now for Hogue. And a foul on the play.
Charger foul, charge number 23. Ready, second. Team, third.
So Chargers will pick up their third team foul as Conley able to get the basket to go there for the Bombers. 24-14. Four minutes left, and Conley will be charged with the foul there for Macomb, his second. Team first. Conley will come out. His second. Out of bounds for the Chargers. They'll toss it in back to the top of the key. Robertson will set up the offense. 3:50 to play. Chargers in trouble. They'll feed Carlisle top of the key. Back to Robertson. Robertson fires a three. Missed it off the left side. Bombers tapped it before it goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Illini West. Conley will come back in for Linebach. Bombers by double digits, 24-14, a little over 3.5 to play in quarter three. Corner now for the Chargers. Niederman feeds ahead. Chargers moving around here. 3:28 to play. And a shot up and good. Niederman, the man who made the basket. 24-16. Bombers do not know what they're doing offensively here. Jeremy Anderson literally having to direct traffic there. Now corner Watson, 2:58 to play. Bombers still in the lead, 24-16. They control the ball game. Outside the free throw line, now the three-ball area for Holthouse. Holthouse back to Hobson. Hobson to the corner. 2:40 to play. Corner for Conley. Bombers move it around here. Holthouse with it. Top of the key, feeds to the corner. Hobson back to Holthouse. 2:18 to play. 24-16. The Bombers in control. Watson with it in the corner. Swatted away from him. The Chargers will take it back and control the basketball. Ahead the other way. Robertson with it. Robertson to the corner. To Grotz. Niederman. Niederman over to Robertson. Chargers unable to get the basket to drop. It will stay with them.
Checking into the Bomber lineup. Number 0,
So Hogue will return for Cooper Hobson in the Macomb lineup. Back outside for the Bombers on the defensive end as Carlisle looked to go directly to the basket. His shot in and out, no good. Rims aren't treating the Chargers well in the second half. 24-16. 1:28 to play here in quarter 3. Corner now for the Bombers. It is Watson. Feeds to the free throw line and a traveling violation from Nick Elby. Out of bounds here for the Chargers. They will bring it up the floor. 1:12 to play here, 24-16. The Bombers leading the Chargers here, Game 4 of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic for 2024. Both teams with a win already last night. Winner is the leader of the tournament going into tomorrow night. Long three ball in the corner. No good from Grotz. Bombers back on the rebound. They'll go the offensive way, left or right to left, rather, as we see it here from VPC. Outside perimeter now for Macomb. 30 seconds left here. Watson thought about a three. Goes in the lane. Looks at Nolan Hogue. Hogue 360 to Elby. Swatted away. Chargers playing some serious defense there. He's fouled in motion and will get 2 free throws.
Charger on 30.
Wes Smith charged with the foul. His first, team 4th. Elby at the line. First one on the way. Got it. Nick Elby makes the first. The second one, missed it. Off the back iron, no good. Bombers get their own rebound here, but they turn it over. Charger basketball. 20 seconds left in the ball game. Ahead now, Robertson. Robertson with it. 15 seconds left. Chargers going to have the last shot of the third quarter if they want it. And they're going to elect to take it. 9 seconds left here. Carlisle with it. 7 seconds. Down to 5. Down underneath the basket. Kick it out. 2 seconds. 1. Holthouse gets a hand on it. That brings us to the end of 3. Chargers trail 25-16. The Bombers control this one heading forward. Back for these local messages on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Alan Thompson, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Macomb Fitness in Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Back at Bush LaPrae City here for the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. And the Bombers control this one 25-16, 1 quarter to play. And Macomb trying to put the Chargers away here in the final quarter. And it will be Bomber basketball to start quarter 4. So Hogue to inbound to Holthouse, 8 minutes left. Here we go. The fourth quarter underway here in Bushnell. Bombers trying to go 2-0 on the season thus far. Conley, the wide open shot. He got it right out of the gates, 27-16. Bombers back up double digits. (27-16). Chargers will fire a long three. No good there from Carlisle. Out of bounds. And Holthouse brings it up the floor here. 7:30 to go. 27-16. In the lane now goes Hogue. Hogue feeds corner to Conley for three. Won't go. Off the back iron. Watson was there to grab it if necessary. Chargers take it over. Chargers trying to figure something out offensively. Chargers with it. Feed corner. Carlisle for three. Long one off the front of the rim. No good. Watson rebounds. Takes it. Sets up the offense. He'll feed ahead to Nolan Hogue. Hogue in the lane to Lambert. Lambert, no good. Conley's there to clean it up, though. It's good. Malachi Conley. And an official's timeout on the floor. (29-16). The Bombers leading the Chargers. Niederman with it, feeds to the corner and finds Grotz, and he missed it. Out of bounds, stays with the Illini West. 6:28 to go, 29-16. The Bombers lead the Chargers.
Into the Charger line,
Chargers with on the outside perimeter. They'll drive in the lane. Floater. It's good. Trey Niederman. Didn't know if that one would fall or not. It does. Has enough. 29-18. Bombers in control of this. Lambert out top of the key to Hogue. Down to low. No whistle. Coaching staff doesn't like it for Macomb. Thought it would be a whistle. Bombers up in double digits. They'll retain possession. 6:05 to play. There's a whistle. Believe it will be a Charger foul. So Grotz will pick up the foul, his third, team first. He was kind of surprised that he got it. Out of bounds Bombers. They'll send it top the key. Conley. 5:57. And offensive foul.
Bomber foul charge number 12. Holthouse, there's first.
Holthouse's first, team first. Chargers have it. Robertson back outside Niederman. Niederman outside corner. Three ball no good there from Grotz. Bomber basketball the other way. 5.5 to play. Conley at the top. And the Bombers will work the offense from the free throw line as Conley missed it off the right side. Chargers take it back. Carlisle with it. 5:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Robertson under 5 to play now. And a toss-up, no good. Out top now go the Chargers. Niederman. Chargers got to get some shots to fall if they want to have any chance of getting back in this before this game is over. 29-18, and it's got to start now. Conley gets the steal from Macomb. Will go the other way with it. Conley looking. Corner. 3-ball Nolan Hogue. Missed it. Off the right side. 4.5 to play. Charger comeback must start now if you're going to get back into this. Watson on the defensive end as the Chargers come across to Spartan at mid-floor. 4:15 to play. Toss up for Illini West won't go. Second try, good. Scoring a foul from Niederman. 9-point game.
Number 25, Lambert.
Langdon Lambert will be the one charged with the foul. His first, team second. Chargers at the line here for the and one. Make it a 3-point play. 8-point game if Niederman makes it. Free throw on the way. Missed it. Off the back iron, no good. Ball tipped in the air. Somebody's trying to grab it. Who's it going to be in the end? A ball loose on the floor. Chargers picked it up, but they traveled. Bomber basketball. So out of bounds for Macomb. It'll be Hogue to take it out to Holthouse. He'll bring it up the floor. 3:57 left here. 29-20. Bombers in control by 9. Here is Hobson with it. Hobson to the corner to Watson for 3. Missed it. Rebound Chargers.
Number 5, Conley.
So Conley charged with the foul. His third. Team third as well. And Jeremy Anderson wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. This is Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Pumo Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, agriculture, individual, or group insurance, they've got you covered. Pumo Insurance, 19 East Side Square in Macomb.
We're back with you here at Butch LaPrade City. 29-20 going to the final 3.5 minutes here. Jeremy Anderson taking his first time out of the ball game. He's got 4 left. Illini West has 4 left as well. Brian Langworthy, Justin Ellison, Zach Keene providing final words on matchups before the Bombers take the floor there. 3.5 to play here. Bombers by 9. Chargers trying to come back and make this interesting here in the final few minutes here. The winner of this game will lead the tournament heading into tomorrow night. Chargers with it. Weir, top of the key, looking. Turns around, tosses up, missed it. .310 to play. 29-20. Bombers in control. Hogue with it, looking to Conley. Bombers are going to move it around here, look to waste out some clock before this is all said and done. Holthouse with it, feeds to Hogue. Holthouse to Malachi Conley, top of the key, 2.5 to play. And double dribble, Charger basketball. Justin Ellison not pleased. (29-20), 2.5 to play. Game 4 of the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Winner is in the tournament lead. Carlisle is fouled, and that is likely going to be Conley picking up his 4th. It is. So Conley's got 4 now, and LB will come in for Conley. His 4th, team 4th as well. So next foul for Macomb. Illini West shoots free throws the rest of the game. Chargers looking. They'll feed it back out. Reset the offense with 2:13 left. 9-point lead for the Bombers. Here is Weir looking down low. Toss up. No good for Niederman. Back up is good. 29-22. Niederman able to get it to go after all. Now it's a 7-point game. Holthouse with it to Watson. 1:50 to play. Timeout, Jeremy Anderson. It's going to be a 30. We'll keep it here. 29-22. Bombers in control. 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Bombers now with 3 timeouts left. Illini West with 4. Bombers leading it by 7. Illini West upping the defensive end. While we have a second, let's pause 10 seconds, allow our network affiliate stations to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station identification on Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Hello, everybody. This is Kevin Harlan, and you are watching Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
We are back live here from Bushnell Prairie City. Macomb 29, Illini West 22. The Bombers trying to put away the Chargers here in the final few minutes here. 7-point lead, 29-22, 1:48 left. It is Holthouse at the top of the key. Corner now for Leinbach. He's fouled. Wesley Robertson will be the one charged with the foul. His first, team second, 1.5 to play. Here is Conley with it. To Lambert. Conley and Lambert playing back and forth. Back to Lambert, or correction, Watson rather. Watson to Holthouse. To Watson. 1:10 to play. There's the foul finally. And that is Miles Weir, his first, team third. .109 to play. Holthouse to bring it up the floor here. And a foul there. That should be on 22. Niederman. Yes. So his fourth. Team fourth as well. 63 seconds remaining in this ball game. 103. Bombers still lead it by 7. Chargers have one more foul before we're shooting free throws. It is Hogue in the corner. He will feed to Elby. 50 seconds left. Jeremy Anderson directing traffic from the sideline. Bombers moving it around here. 40 seconds left in the ball game. And there's the whistle. So Niederman picks up his fourth. Team fifth. 7-point lead. Watson goes to the line. First one. Got it. 8-point lead for Macomb here. And the second free throw is off the front of the rim. Bombers get the rebound. Reset on the offensive end. They'll free Watson top of the key. And there is a foul there from Carlisle. Be his second. Watson goes back to the free throw line. Watson's free throw is good. (31-22) Macomb. Second free throw, Watson. Got it. So Hobson will return here. 30 seconds left in the ballgame. Here is Carlisle to the corner now. Chargers got to go here. Can't waste this time to shoot, and they'll wave the shot off, and they'll call it on the floor. Carlisle will be the one to shoot the free throws. Of course, for any chance of a comeback, these have to drop. Makes the first.
Taking into the far lane,
23 seconds left. Second one, missed it. Off the back iron, no good. Hobson on the rebound. Back to Watson. 18 seconds left and a foul. And Trey Niederman's night will end. That's his fifth. 8 points for him tonight. Watson misses the first free throw. (18 seconds left. Second free throw. Got it. Used every part of the rim. 33-23. Chargers take it back the other way. Long three ball's good. Timeout. Blaze Kimmel. Robertson with the long three. Is it a 30 or a full? Macomb's sitting down. It's a 30 after all. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. 33-26. (12 seconds left. There's the second horn. Bomber basketball out of the Illini West timeout. Watson ahead to Conley. Conley back to Holthouse. And Blaze Kimmel says no fouls, so the Bombers will escape the Chargers 33-26 and take the tournament lead with 2 wins in the tournament. That will do it. Bombers with a 2-win week thus far, 33-26. We will have post-game and more with Jeremy Anderson and the Bomber coaching staff after these local messages. This is the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Pumo Insurance Agency. Let their friendly, experienced, and knowledgeable staff help you find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it be home, auto, life, agriculture, individual, or group insurance, they've got you covered. Pumo Insurance, 19 East Side Square in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Harry Masato Golf Course. The Harry Masato Golf Course at Western Illinois University has been serving the campus community and the city of Macomb for over 50 years. Stop out and see what the Harry Masato Golf Course has in store for 2024. Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
The Macomb Bomber Booster Club. Visit them today at www.bombersports.org to find out how you can get signed up and support all Bomber athletics this season. Get in the game. Join the Bomber Sports Boosters today.
Farmers, are you tired of waterlogged fields that slow you down and cost you money? At ADI, we understand the importance of efficiency. Their advanced drainage systems protect your crops and boost yields, letting you focus on what you do best. Call them today at 800-545-9044 to start building your water management. Go Bombers and go ADI. You're watching Macomb Bomber basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
Back on the postgame here as the Bombers defeat the Illini West Chargers in Game 4 of the 2024 Bushel Prairie City Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Game 4 on the scorecards anyway. A couple final numbers for you. Nolan Hogue finishing with 7 tonight for the Bombers. Drew Watson leading Macomb with 10 points. Malachi Conley adds 6, Holthouse 8, and Nick Elby 3. Total for the Bombers, 33 points. They defeat the Chargers 33-26. For the Illini West Chargers, Ethan Carlisle adds 4. Trey Niederman has the leading score for the Chargers, 8 points. Grotz adds 3. Grotz adds 3. And Wesley Robertson adds 7, a total of 26. For the Chargers, we will have a postgame with Coach. I do believe we are awaiting him. We are still in the locker room, but the Bombers able to escape night number 2 here. They're 2-0 on the year. And like Coach Anderson would say, you take them any way you can get them at this time of year. This team obviously going to have to, like I've said throughout the week thus far, it's going to be a team that's going to have to write their own story. They're going to be in charge of writing their own chapter in this book this year. And still learning to try to figure out the matchups and who matches up with who and where this team's going to go. But a good first test here tonight as the Bombers do pick up the win. 33-26. And again, we wait Jeremy Anderson here for the postgame, or Justin Ellison is going to make his way down here, I do believe. So Justin Ellison will be with us here momentarily. We'll get the headset set up for him, and we will await Coach Ellison or Coach Anderson momentarily. Jeremy Anderson making his way out from the locker room. He's going to talk to us. 33-26 victory for Macomb tonight. And the Bombers 2-0 on the week and 2-0 on the year thus far, 2 games into the tournament. He makes his way down here. But a good night for Macomb tonight. Drew Watson adding 10 points. Obviously, Watson and Holthouse going to be the 2 key players for this Bombers squad this year, and they're going to have to be the ones that step up. Conley as well, and Langdon Lambert down low. So we'll see how all that adds up for Macomb come the end of the year. Jeremy Anderson making his way to the scores table, and he is with us now. And Coach, it was one of those games that at first back and forth at halftime, and then finally able to get a couple shots to fall and pull away in that second half.
Well, coming into the game, we knew that it was going to be tough. There was no doubt about it. They have some returners that played a lot last year. Coach Kimmel does a really, really good job. He teaches the game. They run really good stuff. And so we knew that it was going to be a really good game. I thought it was an outstanding defensive effort on our part, was probably the difference for us. I think offensively we didn't really execute as well as what we're going to have to, but our defense kept us in the game and a lot of hustle.
Drew Watson leading you guys with 10 points tonight. Holthouse adding 8, and free throws were big for you guys tonight, particularly in that fourth quarter with Drew making several of them down the stretch.
We executed our in-game things very well. When they extended and they started to trap and they were in a little bit of desperation mode, we were able to, we took a quick timeout. We were able to get organized, and having those veteran guards, Drew and Braden and Malachi that have done this at a very high level, obviously. So they're not going to get nervous or shaky when they've done this in front of 2,000 people. That's a huge advantage for us. And they executed. We've made free throws. We got stops. Just a really good effort there late game.
Yes, indeed. And certainly that 2,000 people stage, those lights are a little brighter, certainly there. One of the things, obviously, last night, you kind of always have those first night jitters. This is a good tournament to kind of get the season started. Illini Bluffs tomorrow night, and obviously they don't have the big man, Hank Alvey, anymore. But there we go. Back with power. We're back. Obviously, we're mentioning Illini Bluffs obviously don't have the big man, Hank Alvey, anymore, but they're a team that's going to run up and down the floor.
But they have several returning players.
Yes, Devin White, Jaden Washington.
Is it? I don't remember exactly. Have they won 2 sectionals in a row? Is that where they're?
Yes,
is that where they're at?
I
so
do.
They have
yeah.
a lot of returning players that have played in just as big as stage as some of our guys have, and so it'll be a great game. I think it'll be physical. The better defensive team is probably going to be the one that ends up winning, and I think it's one that our guys will be looking forward to playing.
Illini West, obviously, this is the first 2A matchup of the week, and it'll be the only 2A matchup, and certainly a team that come March, you could see in the regional.
Oh, absolutely. And that team's just going to keep getting better because
100%.
he has a couple of boys that are injured right now that are going to be contributors that didn't get to play tonight. And then once they get their timing down and their shooting legs down, let's not fool ourselves. They had several looks at wide open threes that just didn't go down tonight. If you're playing them on their home gym or when they're in a good shooting mode, you're in trouble. That's why that's why threes are worth more than 2, right? Because they're a little tougher to make. We have to get some of our guys finishing around the basket. We have to get some of our guys a little more accustomed to the speed and the physicality of the varsity game, which will come with time, right? things that you might have gotten away with in JV games or maybe even get away with in practices, you don't get away with in varsity real games. And so once they get more and more experience playing time, it'll come.
Well, Coach, congratulations. 2-0. 2 more to go this week.
Absolutely.
And we're excited for them. So, Illini Bluffs tomorrow. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for being with us.
All righty. Coach Anderson on the postgame show. Bombers win it 33-26. We'll be back with you tomorrow. I check the time really quick. I'm not sure. We will play the early game tomorrow, so we will be with you at 5:45 tomorrow night. They will play the 6 o'clock game. Bombers and the Illini Bluffs Tigers tomorrow night. It'll be game 5 of the tournament. So for Justice Keene live from BPC High School, so long from the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. Bombers win it 33-26.